They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Be nice. I'm finding it.
It take you that long to find it?
It does.
I find it ironic but not surprising that Black K-pop stans are steady attacking Nvee over her braids in this comment. But first, like always, welcome back to another video. This is a short and sweet video of recent hate I've seen regarding Nvee and just anti-blackness in general. If you liked this video, please subscribe, like, and comment for more videos. Also check out my Blackswan guide I recently made, linked in my comments. Someone posted on Twitter about how it was actually good to see a black woman in K-pop wearing a protective hairstyle, which many people agreed with, myself included. This tweet also got some backlash from K-pop stans, and not surprisingly black ones in fact. This isn't surprising because I've addressed many times about black K-pop stans hating on the black members of Blackswan, mostly Fatu, because they don't fit their boxes of standards while also projecting their insecurities and failures in life onto two people that simply just want to make music. Nvee is no stranger to this. But Nvee has wore braids before and from my knowledge didn't receive any or much hate, even though the Karma comeback gained some traction. Why is this? The biggest problem I see is not the hairstyle itself, but of the fact they don't see Nvee as a black woman or so representation for the black community. This reminds me of a TikToker that decided to bash Fatu a couple good months ago because Fatu didn't fit their boxes of standards regarding black women. I think it's really disgusting and disrespectful to narrow down the black community into one person. Nvee could never fully represent the black community because we are not all one person. We do not all look the same or act the same. We even have different cultures throughout our community. So the fact y'all belittle Nvee because she is just 1% of diversity in our community is sickening. Their excuses were that she was biracial and not a black woman. Nvee is half white and half black. Nvee is fully black presenting and is just light skin. Since Nvee has been in the group, I have not only personally seen and witnessed, but also heard of the many racist and ignorant things people have called her and compared her to. Those people did not see a biracial person or a white woman when saying those things, but a black person they could belittle and dehumanize. They didn't come for her whiteness, but of her obvious presenting blackness they felt like would hurt her feelings and anyone that supported her. I don't think it's fair to judge someone's blackness over the mixing of two races when first of all we are all mixed with something, but second of all I can't say before Nvee became an idol, but since she's been an idol she has been a target of cyber racism and ignorance. She has every right to identify as a black woman. I think the black community has a really bad problem when it comes to representation, not only in the media, but also in oneself. Whenever someone that has privilege or someone that isn't the stereotypical black person branches out into entertainment, y'all belittle them, treating blackness as something to be compared and debated on. Whether it's a mixed racial person or someone that doesn't fit y'all's boxes of standards. I've seen this with black people who dress differently, who make certain types of music to black people who are different body types and skin colors. I find it ironic about how much y'all preach people don't look like the stereotypical biracial person, like being fair-skinned with freckles and green eyes, but then come for Nvee because she doesn't look black enough for y'all. Not only does the media have an image for stereotypes of light-skinned women, but also the black community with who they want to like and represent. Like one of my subscribers said, y'all never have a problem with certain biracial people owning their blackness. But in my own words, y'all pick and choose who to support. Y'all let a lot of basic and or problematic light-skinned, fully black and biracial people take the stage, even though the only thing they have going for them in their basic and not special artistry with their white privileges, and then y'all are surprised when they come out as being colorist and hating dark-skinned people or being a Trump supporter. Y'all steady push up the mini-me oppressors that either started using their blackness as a marketing tool to cater to the black community or have no real talent at all. And a lot of dark-skinned artists get the short end of the stick who actually are creative. Y'all push these people up to the top, and once they fuck up, y'all group all light-skinned and biracial people into that group. and in the same breath question the blackness of people like Nvee. It's easier to point fingers than acknowledge the black community has a bad repeating habit of this. This isn't taking away Nvee does have certain privileges, but at the same time that doesn't take away her blackness. Nvee is just as much as a black woman as she is a white woman racially, but honestly, she would be more black than white not only through appearance, but also again how people perceive her when attacking her. Just because she doesn't look like you doesn't take away her blackness. Nvee has never dismissed or rejected that she doesn't have privileges as a light-skinned mixed woman, and never claimed to be fully black. So what's the problem with uplifting one of her sides? I've seen so much talk in the black community of the stereotypes of mixed racial people and how they don't want to acknowledge they are black or don't want to claim it, but when a mixed racial person does, like in Nvee case or the person that tweeted this, then it's a problem. When a mixed racial person is perming their hair or dressing and talking a type of way, they are called whitewashed and out of touch with their culture. But when Nvee is wearing a protective style, she's not black enough for you? Sometimes I feel like black K-pop stans are worse than non-black ones. Because you are members of our community. People who see and witness the ignorance and have faced it. But you still take the time out of your day to belittle a black woman who's just embracing herself and her culture, doing something she loves and has worked so hard to achieve. Just because she's half black doesn't take away she's a part of black culture. Y'all are always the first ones to say mixed children need black influence in their life, mostly with white mothers, but when Nvee has become that influence, then it's a debate on blackness. Really, I never see anyone question when people start to explore their other cultures when they are mixed with anything but white. Y'all don't care that she is biracial, y'all care that she is half white. Y'all see this as a threat, but y'all got K-pop idols in your profiles and in your retweets, who you're promoting and spending money on, who's called your people ghetto and mocked their Ave and even wore protective hairstyles as aesthetics and cosplays. Really? That's what pisses me off the most. Y'all use Nvee biracialness as something dehumanizing and offensive, something she should be ashamed about. But then support idols who find your people ghetto and rage it. So them giving you half-ass sorry apologies for treating your hairstyles that go back hundreds of years as cute hip-hop. Get ready with me styles, your people's fashion trends and traditions as mockery cosplay displays. Your AAVE language that has gone through the processes of slavery to modern-day history, reforming and shaping itself as mimicry minstrel shows on board TV and radio shows as a form of entertainment. But you want to hate on one of the two people who are giving our people a better representation from the ghetto thugs. Your idols and the companies you stan have brainwashed their people to think Nvee might not be representing you, but there are many light-skinned fully black women and mixed racial women who look up to her. There are many dark-skinned women who foresee hair that look up to her. Why does one color and blackness and color and look have to do with one's representation and the bigger picture that Nvee is making history for not only the black community but also non-Asians in general for pursuing dreams no matter how difficult and far? Nvee herself, a biracial woman, gained inspiration and hope from Fatu, a woman who looks nothing like Nvee, not born in the same country as Nvee, and someone who she met through online. So Fatu can't be inspiration for Nvee because they aren't the same type of black woman? Are you dumb? Nvee doesn't represent the whole community. She never claimed to, and nobody had ever claimed she did. This tweet never claimed she did. Black woman is a board term for hundreds of women in one community. Just because she's biracial doesn't change the fact she's still a black woman who can give black women hopes and dreams and inspiration to be who they want to fucking be. The black community is always talk about change and equality and diversity, but y'all are so close-minded and ignorant because of the systemic oppression that's built in your blood. Instead of trying to separate us into the stereotypes and looks and the percentage of blackness we carry, why don't we focus on the bigger picture? Not everyone will represent you, or your mother or your cousin, but that doesn't mean you still can't support someone, or someone isn't benefiting from her actions. Nvee is a beautiful, amazing artist. She has come so far from her debut stage and just appearance. I really wish her the best. Not because she's half black or making a difference, but because she's another human being trying to just do what she loves to do. Remember to send love her way to drown out all the negativity and bad selfish vibes. That is it for today's videos. Thank you for watching.